Hey everybody, Crew Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we're back with another episode of Arrow.
Dun 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 dun, Aaron.
Last episode was the hunt for the canary. I forget what the actual episode was called, but it was all about
second chances.
Searching for Tina Fey or something.
Tiana.
Who was like a vigilante running around trying to seek justice for her boyfriend being killed.
Oh, Dinah.
Huh?
Baloney.
What's wrong with your voice?
I'm getting hoarse.
Previously.
I know.
On the Avatar. Alright, but no, last episode was about the vigilante chick who was trying to seek justice for her boyfriend, and her name was like Tina something or whatever, and they were chasing after her for like the whole episode, and then she ran away, and then she came back to Oliver Queen, and was like, ooh, Mayor Queen, why don't you open with that? And then he was like, oh, well, you know, whatever, like, well, I want to join part of your team. Oh, okay, alright, Tina, well, thank you, welcome to the team. And she's like, well, actually, you know, I'm not really Tina, my name's Dinah Drake. And we're like, oh, what? I'm recapping for you. Just so you remember what's going on.
Shit!
You're good. My girl stood. And that was pretty much all that happened last episode, right? The whole canary thing. Which
second chances.
We had a poll with that. The poll was for second chances. And it said, after learning more about this new character, are you more on board with the new Black Canary or still apprehensive?
I liked her from the start. Whenever they first introduced her, I was like...
In that bar thing?
Yeah. I like that she was in the bar, and these other women were getting harassed by these stinking truckers, and then she's like, screw y'all! And protected the other women.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like...
But couldn't she just be any superhero? That was the idea we were talking about, is like, we just had who we thought was Laurel, who wasn't Laurel. And then we were like, well, maybe we should find a new Black Canary. And then, oh, well, we'll just replace her with this chick, who just has the same power. And it seemed kind of weird. But then the next episode, we got to know her better, and her storyline seemed to kind of fit a little better. And then they were like, well, her name's Dinah Drake, too. And we're like, oh, okay.
Which was weird.
But anyway, the options were that I like it more now, or I'm still not feeling it.
I don't like the name. I don't like the... By the way, my name's actually this. That's the only thing I did not like.
No, you'd rather just be not a name?
Tina Baloney, whatever her name was.
Yeah. We had 22% say I still am not feeling it, and 77% saying I like it more now. So, that's good. More people enjoyed... I enjoyed the actress a lot, and I think that she's going to do a good job. I'm interested in how the story's going to go.
I like how rebellious and strong she is versus... like all the other girls that have been there.
George J. said, I hope later on they will develop the Black Canary, Green Arrow relationship like in the comics. Also, if her costume will be more like that of the Canary from Young Justice. Jordan said, I like the new Canary, and who knows, maybe they'll surprise us with the real Laurel finally back with Snart right behind.
Oh, I like your way of thinking. That would be awesome.
Raven said, I'm just glad she's finally named Dinah. Been waiting for that since the show started, and she's got an attitude more like the Canary I grew up with on Justice League Unlimited. Snarky, sassy, and a perfect compliment for Oliver. Cameron said, I'm really liking the new Black Canary, and I love her attitude. Whatever I Feel Like said, apparently the writers just forgot Alex Kingston's character is also called Dinah Drake, and is Laurel and Sarah's mom and Quentin's ex-wife, and she lives in Central City too. Did they say her name was Dinah Drake? I don't remember them ever saying that was her maiden name.
I don't remember them saying Drake was maiden name.
I know her name was Dinah.
I know it's Dinah.
I know it was a Dinah Lance, but I don't know what her maiden name was. Well, they're talking in the comments on this. They said, someone said I don't think it was ever mentioned, and they said it was stated in Season 2 her maiden name was Drake as a throwback to the original Canary. Sue Brett said Dinah Drake is the original Canary in the comics, not Sarah or Laurel.
That's what we talked about originally. That we thought their mom was the original Canary that we never knew about, and that's where these two girls got their wonderful fighting style from genetics.
Skeletor said, I still will only love one canary, but she is not a terrible choice. I am wondering if she could be a half-sister to Laurel and Sarah. The dead man said, I'm still not on board. I'm willing to give it a change, however. I don't like the sound of the Black Canary being anyone else but Laurel. I hope they just don't make this new girl a complete copy now she's on the team. Does she need the same look?
She could be an aberration. Like, she could be, you know, from the past and...
It'd be, I don't think she's an aberration, but it would be nice if they just change up her costume. Like, maybe like, hey, here's what the Black Canary wore. And then she's like, I don't quite like it. And then she makes some alterations to it, and it's like, here's the Black Canary costume.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I can so totally
It's
see
still the
her
same
attitude doing
legacy that Laurel gave, but now here's what she wants to be, you know? Richard said, as long as we see some fishnets, I'm happy. Fishnets. And then Albin said, Black Canary is finally in Arrow. So, majority of people right now are seeming to be okay with it. There's still some people that are not quite on board yet, but we'll see what happens. And I think the best way to see what happens is to see what happens. And that happened. Yes.
Oh, we start here.
These are low-level drugs.
Nice moves.
Jeez.
Dude, I love the old costume.
Started out, like, badass. Like, shoot.
I mean, this is back when he didn't care about killing people, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez. How do you manage that? Oh!
Forgotten about her.
Where is Thea?
That's a funny way of saying we haven't slept together.
Yeah.
Lance.
Quentin?
How about I give you guys a moment?
Yes!
He looks sober.
Planning on keeping my problems a secret. All you live a
Alright.
complicated life.
Dude, I'm happy to have him back.
Better not been a long while, thanks. That's fine.
Walker and his men just shot their way off of Fort Cirillo. 30 dead, and he
Oh.
and his men are in the wind. And the nuke trigger he's still in Chechnya, still missing.
The nuke trigger?
Snap. This is a good conflict.
I need someone to keep an eye on him.
Who'd you have in mind?
Really?
Renee?
That'd cause anyone to drink.
Safer for me to be here than over there starting an international incident. Also, you need to talk to your receptionist.
All right, we'll pull up a chair.
Canary's there?
Where?
Back here?
Oh, yeah.
Having a nuclear arms in a foreign country.
Yeah, last I know, I didn't think I'll be dealing with aliens.
Aliens?
One friend reached a queen.
Hey! Oh!
Oh.
You never should. Lucky for you, I never likely off. John Diggles, good to see you. Now you, my favorite American.
Now you, my favorite.
Might
What
do.
brings you to Russia?
I don't trust that USB.
Think you two could look like Bratva?
Ooh.
No. Not
I don't
Curtis.
like this idea.
Curtis can't. Oh, I'm on board. I'm good with this.
Sorry, I mean, Rusty. I can't see what it means.
If guys don't say sorry, Curtis.
Right, no Rusty.
Guys.
She looks tougher than both of them.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I don't know if I like this idea or not.
Give me exactly what I want.
Wow. You picked a good one.
Dang.
Good.
And Felicity's darker this season than Oliver is. I like it.
Uh-oh. It's a trap!
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Oliver gonna torture?
The hell is this?
He hasn't done this for some time.
Your Argus at DOD. Shut up. Do whatever you want.
Nipple
I'm
clamps.
not telling you anything.
I love those.
Maybe millions of lives.
The pain to stop.
Yep.
We have to be smart, John. You know that.
Yep. He's right.
This is how Andy got shot, John.
Melanie. Too soon.
Because you have failed, Starling City.
Oh, damn. 3 arrows.
Wow. Transcripts of
Excellent question, Susan.
Ms. Williams.
Ms. Williams.
Was it before or after the death of your daughter Laurel?
What'd you just say?
Do you hold yourself accountable for her death? Or for working with Damien Dark?
He's gonna punch you.
I mean, these are all questions you could get asked by the media.
I think she crossed the line to find Walker.
Rory.
What line?
Stay here.
Dang it, Diggle.
Oh,
Neither am I.
What's happening?
everyone's getting dark.
John got a little carried away.
That guy just is like, eh. Hey, wait. There's people right here wearing masks.
I like that. Cheapest way to not have to show a fight.
Bratva.
Be honest, brooding really kind of gets on my nerves.
They told you about
I
me.
like her.
They tell you about Prometheus.
Or is there still no dogs allowed?
You really got a wise ass mouth, don't you?
I'm not sure. But did you just say my mouth looks like ass? Look, I just came in here to tell you that you know, 10 a.m. will be here before you know it. How about another dry run?
Take a seat.
Oh, I like
Quit
this.
calling me hoss.
All right.
I need the two of you to be better than me. Because you are.
That's why we work together.
There was a whole massive angry Russian dudes outside.
What? Ragman! Yeah. That guy's scary. Diggle, shoot some people.
Yeah. Crack the windows.
Ooh, blow a tire. Okay,
Ooh.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Dig, 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 dig.
Dig this.
Actually,
Okay, you need to get out of here.
they said those would be your exact words.
It's in countdown mode. What? Why, with the failsafe, we must have triggered it when we entered the hangar.
Can you disarm it?
If I can't, the yield of this thing will spread over 50 miles.
Holy moly.
Now you got a wife or kid.
All right. You talk about Andy.
Less populated, like Haven Rock?
Oh my
The time
gosh.
to revisit that.
No, this is exactly the time. See, like, I can use them to contain the blast and the radiation.
You
No.
don't know that.
Well, I don't need to know. I have faith.
Okay, well, it should be me, not you.
I don't have time to take these risks. This, doesn't work.
Oh no, I like him.
Do it. Go on.
Don't do it. See, he'll listen to me.
No one's listening to you.
Oh,
Come on, please work.
God.
He's moving.
This means I get a promotion, right?
Did it destroy the rags? Did everything's okay?
Rory.
Bratva?
No, you're my favorite American.
Do you hear from Bob?
You know, if visiting Star City, Sister City is what it took to get you to bed.
In fact, I asked her if she went easy on me. She said she did.
I just told her a story about you and me.
You and me?
You caught me tagging a building. And instead of hauling me in, you crouched down, looked me in the eye, and told me I could be more than just some rip-run thug. It really set me on a better path. You did, I mean.
I had no idea, Renee.
Anyway, I just wanted the reporter to know just what kind of guy she was sitting down with.
I like that. He needed that. He really did.
Without the rags, I'm a liability.
And one the team can't risk, not with Prometheus out there.
Okay, well, that doesn't mean you have to leave.
Don't worry. I'll be back. You'll let the team know?
Yeah.
Russia, but I reviewed criminal activity from the period he was there, and I found something very interesting.
Arrow.
The Russians call him Luchnik, the Archer. Does it remind you of anyone you know?
The Green Arrow.
What are the odds of Oliver Queen and the Green Arrow being in Russia at the same time?
Very good. If Oliver Queen is the Green Arrow.
So who is that dude?
He's a private eye that she hired.
To find out more about Oliver?
Yes. Happened several episodes back. There's been a whole thing on her and like what her real role is and if she's maybe Bratva or what, because like she had the same vodka that they showed earlier when they did that transition and stuff. And like she was all about going for that story, and then he talked to her about like taking a break and like going easy. Now they're dating. But is the whole thing just that she can get a story? Can she release a story of who the Green Arrow is? And what would Star City think about learning that their mayor is the Green Arrow?
Hope someone kills her fast.
I mean, the DA probably would be for it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
This is the first girlfriend that he's had that does not know his history. You know? Like, he'll have to go through and explain, hey, I have been through so much.
What do you mean the first one that doesn't know his history?
Well, which girlfriends has he had?
I mean, Felicity, and I guess kind of Laurel.
And
none of them really, at the point, none of them knew really what had been through except for Felicity.
Well, not exactly, but they knew that he was the Green Arrow.
Laurel didn't. Whenever they had some stuff going on, Laurel didn't know.
Okay.
Laurel didn't learn until season 3, I think. Right? When Sarah was around.
But they didn't start dating until...
Until what?
After Merlin and Tommy died.
Okay.
And then didn't she know after that?
No. She didn't, as I said, she didn't know until season 3 or so. With, season 3 should have been, Ra's al Ghul and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think she learned about it in season 2 at all.
They dated in season 2?
That's when they had stuff going on, because then Tommy was out of the picture and stuff. But,
gotcha.
Lots of stuff in this episode, like, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff that I liked. I liked Renee and Lance's stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He really needed that. Like, that story there at the end.
Yeah, even just the story was good.
He just needed that little boost, you know?
I'm just happy to see Lance back.
Yes.
Lance hasn't been in an episode for so long. I'm like, oh, where's he been?
He's been in rehab, Aaron.
I know, but
Jeez.
I wanted him back. He's good. I love Lance. Lance is one of my favorite characters in this. That's why, like, one of our conversations about Lance being in the grave back in the day. I don't know. So, but, no, I liked Renee and Lance, and I liked the story he gave, and that stuff was all good. I also liked what the new Canary chick was talking with Oliver about your history and whatnot and what it makes, and then, like, that leading to, like, Diggle saying, like, Oliver, Felicity, and Diggle make each other better.
Mm-hmm.
They're all part of something bigger than just, like, you know, one of them going in the dark, they're supposed to pull each other back. Like, I like that. Because Felicity has been going darker and darker this whole season. Like, ever since Dark and what he did, like, she's been going darker. And then the Haven Rock and nukes and all that kind of stuff, and it's, like, I think everything's dwelling on her, and she feels like she needs to do more. And this whole Pandora thing, I wrote down this Pandora thing, like, I don't know, like, it could be used for good, but she's not using it for good. Like, she could be using it for something good, but not, like, there's that line, like, Rory was saying about crossing that line, threatening his family, you know?
it kind of reminded me of Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm like...
I mean, with her being Overwatch, that could be like her power, is all this information that she has access to that she can use and utilize and stuff. But how you use that is just as important as having it.
But back to the canary, I love that she said, but brooding, I can't stand it. So, like, she's not gonna put up with all of her shit. And I love that, because I agree with her. I'm sick and tired of this whole, well, I'm just a grumpy person, blah, 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 blah. Like, just get over it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you killed people. You can't go back and not kill them. Like, get over it. So, I'm excited to see where this relationship goes. Not
Okay.
like relationship, but like, you know, having her as part of the team, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah. You know that the conversation wasn't about him killing people, though, right?
Well, no,
Okay.
I understand, but that's usually what he goes to, is that...
No, he just doesn't want to... He wants to be more than just that. He wants to be more than a thug. That's what it was mainly about. He's like, I thought I left this behind, and I obviously haven't, and that's just what I am. And that's what he was upset about. She's like, don't do that. So, but no, I'm glad. Like, I like her being on the team may bring some good things, I think. I think her overall personality and, like, hopefully morals are going to be good for the team. And not like that Artemis chick. Which, where's her and Prometheus been for, like, 3 episodes or whatever? They just disappeared since
They
Billy.
haven't been back since the break.
Ever since Billy. The whole Billy thing happening, and then, like, Artemis coming out and saying that I'm part of Prometheus's plan or whatever. You just haven't seen them. They've just been gone. I don't know what's going to happen with Rory without having Rags.
I'm going to be kind of sad to see him go, because I was kind of hoping for a Rory-Felicity relationship, because he had that nerdy intelligence
Okay.
that would, you know, just...
Not really. He kind of didn't understand a lot of the stuff going on. Curtis has the nerdy intelligence stuff.
Well, Curtis and Felicity can't get together.
Yeah, but I don't think Felicity needs to be with anybody.
Except for you.
Q&As. Alright, we have a few questions for Q&A. Not too many because, as I said, we're doing this the night of, not doing it the day after like we normally do. So next week there'll be more time in between episodes, episode airing and when we're actually filming, that people can get their Q&As in. So if you want to do it next time, make sure you do hashtag Arrow Q&A at BlindWaveProd. First question we have is from Mr. Wolf, which says, since the first season, the main villain kill someone Oliver loves or cares about, who will be this season's Billy Doesn't Count?
It better be this reporter girl. That's what the Bratva's going to come and do in America.
I don't know. At this point, we might as well just get rid of Thea.
Yeah, shoot, she
Like, she hasn't been around for a long time.
Is she in a different TV show or something?
I don't know what she's been doing. I don't know. As far as who to kill, I mean, I really don't think we need to get rid of anybody. I guess they're wanting to get rid of Rory. Maybe you can kill off Rory.
No.
I
We need all the Rorys that we can get.
want to hold on to Captain Lance. Well, not Captain Lance, but Quentin Lance and Diggle and Felicity. They won't kill the canary person because they just got a new canary, you know? So they're not going to kill off her. Really, I don't really have any other options. I don't know.
Better be the reporter girl.
Samuel said, weren't the 2 bottles of vodka that were focused on near the end of the episode the same brand as the one in Susan's home? I'm pretty sure. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, too, that she had that same brand of vodka, and there was some talk about people being like, oh, she might be Bratva, or she's doing some shady stuff, or whatever, but maybe she just visited Russia, maybe she just happened to buy the same type of vodka.
They had a lot of information that they were talking about
Either way,
regarding the Bratva at the end.
Either way, we don't really trust her to begin with. There's, she's obviously... I mean, maybe she just wants to know, and she just wants to talk to him and be like, cool, I know the Arrow. You do a lot of good work, and I like you. But maybe she's trying to get a story, and it's going to end up screwing over Oliver.
Maybe she just wanted to see him naked.
Sarah said, what do you think about Rory's exit? I feel like they could have powered him down, but kept him on the team.
I think he'll be back.
I mean, he said he'd be back, which is more than they gave us from, like, Roy. Roy had said he was done. Like, he was leaving. So at least this way we got Rory coming back. So that could be good. As he was saying, like, I don't know what he would bring to the table. He really doesn't have much else to offer except for maybe starting to do training. Otherwise, he might just be another Curtis, which we already have that, you know.
But Curtis has his intelligence and his strategy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we wouldn't really be getting anything from having him. The only thing he really brought was that he had this cool suit of rags that now they got to get rid of because it's too powered in order to, like, fight off other people,
true.
you know? You have him there, he solves the problems.
Yeah.
Knocking bullets away, grabbing people, slinging them around, all that kind of stuff. So, Shire said, would you rather fist fight an angry Diggle or stop watching Arrow forever? I'll fist fight a Diggle.
Whew, I'll fist fight a Diggle.
And speaking of that too, like, I like the comparison we got with the threat of his family from Walker as we had with Diggle, like Andy. And he made a different choice rather than, like, he felt like the only option was to kill Andy. This one he's like, no, it's not. I don't need to take that route again. That path.
Yeah.
You know? Shire said, did you guys enjoy Dinah's chemistry with the team for her first mission? I thought she held up well.
Yeah.
She didn't have a ton of interaction with everybody, but I think that what she did so far was fine.
Yep.
I enjoyed her, and I'm looking forward to how she's going to, like, meld with the team.
She put Oliver in his place and said, hey, I'm not going to put up with any shit. If you have something to say, put it out there on the table.
They keep on bringing people in and taking people out, too. Like, Artemis left, and then immediately they had Laurel show up. Then Laurel was not Laurel, and then they brought in Dinah. Now, Dinah's, like, part of the team now, and they're sending Rory away.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, they keep on having this rotation of, like, out, in, bring Thea in, you know. Greg said, will Felicity become a villain by the end of this season?
Ooh, that could be interesting. I don't know if she could handle that as an actress. Like, I know that would be awesome, but she's such a happy personality. I don't know if she would enjoy that at all.
I mean, we've seen her when she was her moody emo self.
I know, but
being very kind of mean and just cold-hearted and stuff.
But she had fun doing that, you know?
I just don't know what threat she may pose. Like, she'd be a hacker, but it'd be like her dad. Or at the most, it'd be like the chick who controls robotic bees.
Yeah.
Bug-eyed bandit or whatever it was. You know? Like, something like that. I can't really picture too much else that she'd be a threat as, you know? I don't think so. I don't think that's what we're going to get. Last question I got is from Jonah, who said, do you think Season 5 will end with the first scene from the pilot? Which I believe would have been him on the island, like, running on the island, and, like, shooting, like, a fire arrow in the air, and there's, like, a boat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That whole part.
I've forgotten about that.
That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. I mean, the end of this season, they have to get him back on that island to get rescued. And then, next season, what's going to happen? Are they going to have flashbacks? Like, no flashbacks at all? Are they going to flashback to Season 1? Things we didn't see in Season 1 that are going on, and bring back Tommy Merlin?
Oh, wow.
You know, like, what's going to happen?
I love how creative you guys can get with this.
Like, every once in a while, they would have, like, random flashbacks, like in China. Tommy Merlin was there looking for him in China back in season, 3 or 4?
I don't even know what season this is.
So, I think it was Season 3 he was in China, so I mean, there's that, and, like, he was on island, off island, back on island, back off island, and has to go back on the island. And between now and then, he has to get a really big, like, beard and hair and stuff.
Well, he already has the hair. The shaggy, nasty hair. Yuck.
So, alrighty, that was it for the Q&As. We're done with Q&As for tonight. Make sure you guys send in your questions for next week. It's hashtag Arrow Q&A at BlindWaveProd. Last thing we have is the poll, which I think a good poll for this one's going to be, do you think we're going to be seeing Rory back?
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with too.
He has no powers. Is this going to be kind of his sign-off? Or will we actually see him back? You know? We had the same kind of thing this week earlier with Supergirl as well, with another character being like, I'll be back later.
Yeah.
But is this just them writing him off for now? Or is it writing him off for good? And then, like, maybe if we need to, we'll bring him back for an episode and he'll just guest star. So, what do you guys think? We'll have the options of yes, he'll be back. No, he won't be back. Or maybe he'll be back as like a guest appearance, but not like a regular. Like, those would be the 3 options. Like, will he come back as a regular again? Will he be like a guest where he just shows up sometimes? Or will he not be back again? Kind of hoping he comes back with something new so he can be a regular again. Because I like the actor. And I thought he did a good job. And I feel for him being the only survivor of his hometown. And I want him to live up to, like, being able to help and save people still. Like, I think that's what he wanted to do. And he did with the nuke. He kind of, it might be a good story arc of, like, he was born from a nuke and he ended from a nuke,
Yeah.
He was saved because he had the rags on. That's what saved him. And then he used the rags to save others. So, it's a nice little storyline, I guess, for that. It could be a good ending for Ragman, so...
I kind of agree with you. I think it's a good ending for him, and I don't think he's going to get those rags back. And I think he might be, that guest, like you were saying, and just, hi guys, how you doing? Alright, I still have nothing going on with my life. See ya.
Alright, so let us know what you guys think. And that's going to be at patreon.com/blindwave. You can vote in the poll there or find out how to vote in polls there. Other than that, guys, that's all for this. That was the last CW episode for the week, except for Supernatural. Melanie and I will have. I would like to thank Melanie for joining this week because of Eric being absent. She was able to help keep this stuff moving along with me.
Well, thanks for having me. And
so we'll be having Eric back with the regular stuff, and then Melanie and I will be doing the Supernatural and Supergirl stuff and continuing on with that. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we'll see you guys later. Button. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out the button over here for Patreon. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. There's one right over there on the other side. And there's also 2 videos down below that could be interesting videos that you would like. That one there. That one there. Check them out. What you got going on here? Continue? What?